Dear colleagues and guests, it is really an honor for me because I followed this issue from Berlin before I came here 2 or 3 weeks ago to you today to the official launch at last of CRAF'd, the Complex Risk Analytic Fund. We truly have come a long way. We started with a seminal, very small idea to address a very real and practical challenge, the lack of coordination among countries to fund critical risk data for our early warning systems, which resulted in underfunding and significant cuts in data availability. And these are saving lives, Deputy Secretary General illustrated some minutes ago. Now, I think we all together really have built now an initiative of global reach and diverse partners across the UN agencies, the UN member states, as well as academia and civil society. It is now time for us to set CRAF'd in motion. What unites us behind CRAF'd is one common vision of better policy outcomes for those in need, by harnessing the full potential of data and new technologies. In other words, investing in better data-driven early warning signals to drive positive change for anticipatory action. At the recent high-level event on anticipatory humanitarian action on 9th of September, organized by the UN OCHA, the UK and Germany, there was a common understanding. We need to act before the crisis hit and invest more in anticipatory action. However, to operationalize this vision, we need excellent data and cutting-edge analytics instruments in order to inform policymaking and programming decisions, coordinate operations, and evaluate their impact and effectiveness in the field. This is very important because with the data, we are able to evaluate better. In Berlin, we have seen the success of data-driven analytics with our national preview project, as well as UN data initiatives like the one in pandemic preparedness implemented by the WHO and the one on migration data analysis by IOM. They already have offices in Berlin on that. Like-minded countries, international organizations and academia are crucial to create the needed synergy. And I'm happy to say that the past 6 months, we have been able to involve them. And this is another core motivation behind CRAF'd, breaking up silos and building an ecosystem for data use in this field, not only between the diverse actors and communities, but also connecting the different thematic pillars in the peace humanitarian development nexus. With CRAF'd, we aim for a cross-thematic integration of data sets and analyses because we know that complex crises do not have one-dimensional drivers. They require multi-dimensional analyses and policy responses. Many effective instruments in this respect already have been built in the UN system, from SERV to Global Pulse to the Peace Building Fund, and CRAF'd now aims to anchor the existing initiatives and bridge the gap between early warning and early action by informing capacity building and programming mechanisms such as the Peace Building Fund I mentioned. The fund will support inclusive data collection projects and will strengthen partnerships with regional and local organizations and government authorities and implementing partners. And I ask myself, when peace building as such is a joint effort, why should data analytics as its very foundation remain fragmented and a purely unilateral activity? And would it not be better to share data as a common ground and as a common good, for example? I am convinced that CRAF'd merits our wholehearted support. We will all be working more efficiently and economically on crisis prevention, early action and stabilization if we join our resources and expertise. We are taking up this challenge in Germany, and I'm happy to announce that we have put aside 1.5 million euro for the trust fund in 2021 and 3.0 million euro in 2022. I invite you all to join us, set CRAF'd in motion, and partner in a new level of proactive and evidence-based policy making. And thank you for the attention.